Hoes in the club showing love, shaking that ass in the club, nigga, what's good? Hoes in the clothes showing, hoes with no clothes showing up. Alright, well, what's up YouTube? It's Chronos217 here, and I'm gonna do a FL Studio tutorial on how to use Gross Beat today. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I had a hard time figuring it out myself, and I can imagine how frustrating this shit is, especially if you weren't able to ever figure it out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some people a favor and show how this works. Now I already have I already picked my beat. It's pretty much finished. I'm just adding effects to it. But since at this point you just want to have your beat, you know, here's a little bit of it. I didn't play that fucking, yeah. And you hit that stutter. I added that stutter. That is a gross beat effect right here. That's why I added the stutter. And how this works is alright, let me go through it from the beginning. You wanna say you got your beat, right? So you open up the mixer. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go here. This won't be here. You won't have Edison or Fruity Limiter, most likely, unless you already have stuff using, Edison and Gross Beat won't already be here unless you're already using them. So you want to open this up and go to Gross Beat, which I've already done, and then it'll bring up this thing. It'll bring this up, and when you get to this thing, it has basically all the preloaded effects in here. So to put it into your on the track in your actual beat or whatever, you want to right click any of these and hit create automation clip. And when you do that, it's gonna send Gross Beat down to the track, your next open track, which is track 8 for me, and it's gonna send one long line along the bottom of the entire thing. So I was able to get to that point on my own, but I never figured out how to fully get the effect that I wanted in the spot that I wanted. So after messing around with it for hours on end, I was able to figure it out. But let me find a spot so I could show another example. Alright, so I add something right here. So pretend you already have your spot or whatever. What you want to do is split this and Gross Beat on the same screen. Split this and Gross Beat on the same screen so you can see what's going on here. The way Gross Beat works is you have to get the pencil drink. You have to, this line here determines the effect on Gross Beat here. So you can see at the bottom, that's 0 value basically. And the higher that you move this line, oh shit, take that apart. It's also good if you just remove, have a space in between the areas that you don't want it, because sometimes it can mess up. The line could connect and it's still fucking sliding. What the fuck? How about that? Just delete that. Hopefully it's not doing nothing over here. Okay, good, yeah. So what you want to do is just use the right click to delete whatever that is that you made your mistakes or whatever. But you want to find the effect that you want. Okay, I like 10. Oh, hold on. There's okay, so I want to use that. I use 11. So what you want to do is you want to slide this thing up, and when you slide this up, it selects the effect here on gross beat. So you can see this height on the line is chaos 1, which is not what I want. So you have to kind of play around with it and find where this is complex 3, so I gotta go back down. And this is basic 9, basic 10, which is this one. I'm gonna do that one too, actually. So I'll do basic 11. I'll do basic 11 right here. So I'll bring it down from right there. So we gotta bring that down so that goes to 0. And this is what is this right here? See? And now it's 0 up until this bar. I wanted the effect, and then I'm going to change it again in this one and take it down to gotta create an extra space. There we go. And this one, I believe that should be good. Alright, now that should be it. As you can see, there's a small, slight change right there. And that should be it. In here, I don't want any effect. There we go. You just sort of bend it down to nothing. And then, there it is, right back to regular. And that's how it works, pretty much. You can, it's pretty straightforward once you grasp the general concept. But, I guess that's all I got. If you want to see more tutorials, make a comment, let me know, and I could do whatever. And also stay tuned to my channel. I got a lot of other things coming up. Alright guys.